Jacob Weber, aka Jay Webby, aka Webbo, as I like to call him, one of my favorite recruits in this upcoming class, the class of 2026. Four-star, 24/7, still sleeping on my guy Jay Webb a little bit, 134th rated player nationally, but I still think that's going to change because I firmly believe Jacob Weber may be the best shooter in the entire class of 2026. We've covered him a little bit on the channel. He's taken his talents to La Lumiere this year. La Lu, a feeder school that has put a lot of great college basketball players into the Division One level at high major programs. And Jacob Weber is starting to get some attention from the very best programs in college basketball, specifically from Kentucky. Jacob Polachek, KSR, wrote a great article about this. He, I believe, had an interview with Jacob Weber here, where Weber told Jacob Polachek that they are really heavy on recruiting me. Kentucky reportedly reaching out at least every week and has been in touch with the staff almost as much, or if not more, than every other team in the country right now. Weber thinks very highly of Kentucky. He said, obviously, they're a great program, one of the blue bloods. When you think of college basketball, you're thinking of Duke, Kentucky, North Carolina, and schools like that. Important that he notes those schools, the blue bloods, because as of right now, Kansas is the only non-Kentucky blue blood that has recruited Jacob Weber at all. He's taken, or he has official visits planned, to Purdue and to Tennessee. He's taken unofficials to Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska, and Creighton as well. But this is a pretty open, winnable recruitment for a guy that I truly believe is the best shooter in the class, and one that suddenly it seems Mark Pope is really prioritizing. Once again, shout out to Jacob. Go read the full interview here on on3.com. What do you think of this card? Is this Kentucky's to lose?
I think so, but I also like to comment on this. You're correct, Greg. He is the best shooter in this class.
Hey, I'll take that.
Best shooter in this class, and it's the type of shots too, right? Like you think best shooter, like set shooting, a la, I don't know, some whatever player you want to bring up. Nah, he does it off movement. He does it from deep. All the terms that I love. He's got a ratchet. He's got a burner. Anything that you want to throw associated with shooting the basketball, he has that. Uh, like truly can just shoot the living piss out the ball. I hate that I use that phrase, but it is what it is. I do think that this is a very, very winnable recruitment for Kentucky. I think that there's a really good pitch for honestly a lot. That's the one thing about recruitments like this. Like I feel like you can make a good pitch for anybody who shoots the ball like Jacob Weber, right? But maybe like Mark Post, like I could, you see what I do with the stuff that I run and getting guys shots. And, I was running Kobe Bray off all these screens, and now I'll be running Trent Noah with shooting plays as well. Like I would do it for you too, Jacob. I would
Was
do it for you, brother.
was that a chuckle? Was that a
A
little?
little, a little bit,
Why are we chuckling?
because it's Trent Noah.
Okay. All right. Well, for what it's worth, Jay Webbo, as I like to call him, Webby, Weberino,
Okay, I'm
uh,
out. Out.
Nebraska kid. So not a Kentucky kid here. I don't know if that's going to affect his ability to be the next Trent Noah, but that would explain why schools like Creighton and Iowa are involved here. Have called him early, kind of a local recruitment that's becoming a national recruitment. For what it's worth, shout out to On3 for being way ahead of this one because they have him over 100 spots higher than 24/7 has him. On3 ranks him the 31st overall prospect in the class right now. And I love that because I think that's what this kid is. I think he's a really high four-star, and he's undervalued, just point blank on the offers that he currently has, the schools that are prioritizing him. I said this in one of the first videos we did the last time we talked about Jacob Weber. I thought Purdue had a great chance to win this recruitment when it was just like Purdue, Kansas, Creighton, whoever else, because they could point to how they've used Fletcher Lawyer and basically say, here you go. That's the role. We're going to start you 4 years. You are going to be this electric three-point shooter that's going to shoot high 40s your entire career. We're going to make you look great. We're going to win a bazillion games, and you're going to play alongside some of the best guards in the country and best bigs in the country. It's going to be great.
Hmm.
Thought no one could beat that pitch. In comes Mark Pope in Kentucky. Because guess what, Cart? If I'm Jacob Weber, and in one hand I have come be the next Fletcher Lawyer, and in the other hand I have come be the next Kobe Brea, I'd rather be Kobe Brea. I'd rather be the guy that's going to be on an NBA roster. I'd rather be the guy that looked so good in Mark Pope's system last year, Cart. And I think Kentucky has a great chance here.
I think you're overlooking my dog Fletch's motion.
Well,
I think Fletch's West Lafayette motion might secede or pro whatever secede
secede?
exceed Kobe Brea's NBA motion.
I don't think that's real.
Who do we think Jacob Weber grew up watching?
The Blue Bloods is what he says. Duke,
Uh,
Kentucky, North Carolina.
Baylor Shireman doesn't ring a bell with him.
I don't think so.
Oh, hmm.
I mean, probably that's probably part of Creighton's pitch, yeah. But
I was more so joking though. He did like Kobe Bryant was an NBA draft pick, and that probably does resonate with Weber for sure.
like, if we get down to film study, I would think Mark Pope showing film of Kobe Brea is advantage Kentucky over Matt Painter showing film of Fletcher Lawyer.
What about Rick Barnes showing him film of Dalton Connect?
Yeah, that could change, but I don't think he's doing that.
You know,
I mean, maybe, but like that's I don't know. It would be a lack of self-awareness if this kid thinks he's the next Dalton Connect.
I'm picturing Rick Barnes showing him film of like Kevin Durant, and he's like, "Coach, you think I'm KD?" He's like, "No, but Nate Ament might be."
Yeah, right. Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I just my guy Webbo, he's
We got a dead
Jake
Webo.
Jake Webby. My guy Weber is he's just self-aware. That's a big part of Jay Webb's game, and that's why we like him so much.
We got a dead Webo.
Well, you don't like Webbo?
No,
World Wide Web?
no.
Why?
World Wide Web might fly.
What's wrong with Webbo?
I don't know. It just doesn't resonate with me.
Webba's heartbreak?
That's okay. That's heat.
Webb
Kentucky,
Jackson?
get on that.
Okay. Well, if this is Purdue versus Kentucky, actually two questions. Question one, will this be Purdue versus Kentucky into the stretch run of this recruitment? Because it feels like things are starting to heat up. He's starting to take visits. Kentucky is getting the mention as the school that talks to him the most. But before this, Purdue had been the school to beat, I think, by all accounts. So do you think it is accurate to say this will be a Purdue versus Kentucky battle for Jacob Weber?
I do, and I think Kentucky wins.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's Purdue versus Kentucky. I think Kentucky should win.
Mm,
I think Purdue might win.
what a battle. Kentucky versus Purdue. What a time.
Yeah, what kudos Matt Painter for getting it here. Crazy.
Yeah.